Son! Beauty! Goal after gorgeous goal.
He's immensely popular with Spurs fans the world over, but has an entire country completely in love with him. Son Heung-min is in scintillating form, and having landed the prestigious Puskas Award for the best goal of last season, he's now conquering social media too, with a new emoji that Twitterers are going wild for. It seems absolutely everyone adores Korea's favourite son.
I met him several times. Luckily, when I put the picture with him on my SNS, everybody sent a message to me, "Oh, you're so lucky, you're so fortunate to meet him in person."
If there's like an official kind of like a fan signing or fan meeting or a special event that he attends, there'll be so many fans, thousands of fans waiting. Some people actually have to camp out overnight to queue up.
Not only he is just a professional, great football player, he is a great person. He has very, very, warm heart and lovely smile all the time on his face.
If I was to go to South Korea, would I see a lot of Tottenham shirts?
Oh, definitely, definitely. You can see the whole nation are Tottenham fans at the moment.
Son is one of 13 South Koreans to have played in the Premier League. He insists his standing in the game still lags way behind his country's first.
Hernandez trying to wriggle free in the middle.
To what is he done, Ji-sung Park was unbelievable done. He's make the way, and I follow the way, the easiest way like him, so I'm working hard about this, and I think it's a really honor to compare with him and me, and then it's a big honor,
Park Ji-sung also in Korea, he's actively in the media as well, and he always talks about Son and how well he's doing, and Park always says, "Oh, Son is miles ahead of me, you can't compare me to him. He's doing so much better than me, than what I ever did." And I think they're both so humble, they would never kind of concede that they're better than the other.
The big buzz about Son really began in the Bundesliga 10 years ago when he was a teenager with eye-catching hair, putting in equally eye-catching performances, first with Hamburg and then Bayer Leverkusen, who soon after signing him went to South Korea's capital, Seoul, on a pre-season tour.
Yeah, that was incredible. Normally in Germany it's a little bit more quiet, everything, and you can have an easy private life here. But in Seoul, when we arrived, it was incredible, like a pop star. The airport was full of fans waiting for Sonny's arrival. So it was a little bit for a soccer player and a football player in Germany was a little bit different, I would say.
But since arriving at Spurs, Son's career and popularity have soared. The South Korean broadcaster Spo TV even have a channel dedicated to him 24 hours a day.
It will start from his highlight matches, and then like a stats program, and then all his other, I think that his goals this season, there's just so many of them. It's just like a never-ending cycle of his kind of goals reel before the match, and then there's like a pre-match. So the whole day is just building up to this one match.
New Malden might be an hour across London from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but it too comes alive on Premier League match days as it's home to Europe's largest Korean community.
In our restaurant, we have like a little TV that has Korean TV, like a channel that comes in. So we watch it on Spo TV over here. And we do have kind of the weekly customers who come to the restaurant for lunch just in time for the match, so they can watch the match whilst eating the Korean food.
It's a restaurant Son's visited himself for its trademark Korean barbecue. Everything he does has an impact on the way the world views his home country.
It's Son Heung-min, it's 1-1.
Son has shown he is also humble, hardworking, and respectable for both his teammates and opponents. And I think he has shown himself to be an excellent role model, not only for Korean young people, but also to the world.
There seems to be a lot of pressure on him as an unofficial ambassador for South Korea, promoting the country around the world. Is he doing a good job in that?
Of course, he is promoting Korean brand and contributing enormously to promoting Korean brand across UK, Europe, and the world. I'm very grateful for that. It certainly makes my job easier.
Absolutely amazing. Looked like he had a lot of fun making that. It's amazing that he's even got his own channel. Look, there's a lot of pressure and expectation for him back home, but also here in London as well.
Absolutely, and he's had a bit of a mixed record against Chelsea recently. He played in the goalless draw earlier this season, but missed the League Cup game and the away game last season, and the home game here last season. He was sent off, but he did score an amazing goal against Chelsea just a couple of years ago. It was the last Tottenham player to score against them in the Premier League. It was nominated for the goal of the season. Antonio Rudiger scored the other one for Spurs last season, but that was, of course, an own goal. So we're expecting him very much to be involved today. We're seeing the Tottenham players arrive just a couple of minutes ago. It'll be interesting to see if Gareth Bale keeps his place after the defeat at Brighton, for example, but they're still missing the likes of Dele, Giola Celso. For Chelsea, though, very straightforward, I think. They've only got a couple of doubts. That's Kai Havertz and Kurt Zuma after they picked up knocks in training. We're told, though, they were only minor knocks, so could still be involved.
Great stuff. Thanks, Paul. Enjoy the game.